Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. So it is Saturday early morning and we're doing a garden tour and a garden cleanup. So if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. Alright guys, here are the onions. I feel like they are completely dry, but it's been a couple of weeks. And this is gonna be a task. Maybe I'll come do this after we go out, later on. Well, some of these are still a little bit green. Or is it because the sun is hitting it? Oh, I don't think they were supposed to be in the sun. Alright, we'll have to go over this stuff and see, but I wanted to show you what they look like. So obviously this is not enough onions for me and my family to dehydrate for the year. So I definitely need to buy onions to start dehydrating. Forgot about the sun. See the window. To the window. To the ball. So I'm gonna come in, grab whatever is dry, and maybe move the table and put the ones that are still a little bit green on top of the table. But we'll do that later. I need to go outside and do a bunch of other stuff. So as usual, we're starting at the green stalk. But what is the plan today? So the plan is I gotta harvest a couple of things that look like they can be harvested. Some of the leeks can be harvested. I think some of the peppers can be harvested. I gotta check on the beans. My cucumber trellis, most of it is dried out. The new one is coming in, so I gotta pull that out. So there's a few things that we gotta do. There's an apple. There is a potato bin that is dried out and we can pull. What else? And it's so early in the morning, I see bees everywhere, so now I'm so scared. Lexton is sick, so he's not out here. He's inside. We don't know yet what it is, so it's still too early to tell. So maybe this afternoon, maybe we'll give him a big C test to see what's going on. And hopefully it's not the big C, because nobody needs that at the house. So I will do what I have to do and then do the tour afterwards. So let's get started. So the green stalk, this week the weather tricked me, and I shouldn't say the weather tricked me, but you know, these weathermen, the people who can get away with lying and still have a job in the morning, them people called the weather people, lied to me, said that it was gonna rain, and next thing you know, it didn't rain, and everything, as you can see, is struggling. Is struggling thanks to the weather people, because I did not actually watered my plants, because I really thought that it was gonna rain. So much for that theory, right? I'm telling you, they are the only ones that can lie and still have a job in the morning. So I've been trellising my tomato like this for the past, I don't know, since the beginning of time. So now it's big enough to go around, and then I just trim whatever doesn't hold it. But I do have a few tomatoes, so that's kind of cool, right? Hopefully it'll go around. It looks like it's gonna touch the other one. So I just trimmed out anything that was yellow. I see some carrots here that actually looks like I can harvest it. That's what I got. Seriously? Seriously, you're dying out for that? Man, that was disappointing. But I do have some of this marigold. Hey guys, same day here, editing essay here. I was just editing my video. Just came back from actually the hospital because Lexton does have COVID, so he's quarantining in the living room. But after a full day of morning harvesting, recording for you guys and all that stuff, we finally just got home 6 hours later after being in the hospital. So I'm editing and I see some of my carrots that are kind of bare. And usually when your carrots are bare is because you have a hornworm, right? So I came out here with my handy dandy chopstick to look to see if there's a hornworm. So I'm going to show you guys what it looked like. But I think that's actual damage from the hornworm we found about 2 months ago that I think I showed you guys. So let me show you really quick. So when I was editing, I saw these. You see, they're empty, they're bare. There's nothing like this. This one is bare, this one is bare, that one is bare. But the rest have leaves in it. So I think that's the damage from the hornworm we found like a month ago. It just never grew back because I don't see anything in here. So of course I came with my handy chopstick to look around to see if I see the hornworm, but I don't see it. So my guess is that it must have been, of course I'm out here in my PJs. I just took a shower, trying to relax, editing the video, and here I am outside in my PJs looking for hornworms. But I think that's the damage from the one we found before, because I see beautiful leaves on all the other ones. I don't see no damage anywhere in any of my carrots. I don't see any damage on the tomato down here. So since I don't see any damage, so I'm safe. Let's go back to the video. That's overpowering, I guess, everything else. So let's see. Can I trim it out? Yes. I just hope there's no bees. I wanted that. Alright. I can't believe that that little thing came out of here. Are you kidding me? Is there anything else in there? No. Bro! That was disappointing. Do you see anything in there? I see some. Not too many. I mean, the green looks pretty good. So, I don't know if I told you, but whatever I tear up, it's not being replaced. So, I am just cutting as I go. I am going to leave the, what is that called? Like the heavy stem in there so it can deteriorate within the soil. Sort of like compost in there. I hope. I hope it does. Where's the other marigold? This one don't look too bad like that other one, so I'll leave that one there. What's happening with that one is that my tomato, you see, is coming through it. But I'm gonna leave it there. like that. See what happens. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, so I didn't water. That's where I started the conversation. I did not water anything for the past, I think, 3 days. It was supposed to rain and it never did. So nothing got watered. Everything was dying, drying out. And that was very disappointing, actually. Maybe I'll leave some of these peppers in there. But everything looks good. Look, the peppers are growing. Peppers are growing. Everything don't look dead today. But yesterday, woo, boy, let me tell you. It looked horrible. Let me see where I can put you so you guys can watch me do my thing. Alright guys, so I'm starting backwards on the garden tour. Here we go. Starting on the doorstep beds. The parsley is doing great. The tomato is still up and running. The other seeds, nothing yet. So not sure if they'll ever come up. You guys saw me weeding here. I'm hoping that the pumpkin will cover all of this. And the watermelon that's on the other side. So I do have a tomato sort of growing right here. This one never grew, I guess because of the weeds. Tomato, more pumpkin, but I think it's too small to actually grow out. It is so early in the morning, people. The pumpkin is starting to look great. I decided to move it that way, and I hope so it can start going that way. I hope it continues, that it doesn't die out. I feel like every time I move them, they die out. Here's tomato, 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 weed that I forgot to pull, tomato, tomato, and here's the watermelon. So you guys saw I was weeding this out. The watermelon's actually doing pretty good. And I have a flower. I have a flower. I saw it while I was weeding, and it's right there underneath the leaf. So I got one flower. That's good. I mean, that's as much as I can do. Campbell is sick, as I said, so starting to get hot. That's not good for me. So what else do we have? I'm gonna come back and pull that out before I go inside. Don't worry. I just hope this doesn't die out because I decided to move it. Alright, the truck is gone. So here's the other side of the bed of the front of the house. Bella saw that what's eating my lettuce is birds. So at least somebody's enjoying the lettuce. And obviously not Campbell, but here is the side of the bed. So for this, I'm not sure what's gonna happen to this because it's so big it tipped over, and I don't have no more stakes. So I'm gonna have to either think of something, or it's gonna end up tipping over to the ground, and I don't want to do that. So I gotta figure that out. I gotta see what I got. All of the kale never grew out because it got eaten by that slug that JJ took home. I think there's still more slugs in here because I see a lot of damage. I mean, the stuff is still growing, so I'm letting it be, but this is yellow beet, red beets, and then this is radishes, and the radishes is the one that has a lot of damage in it, if you can see. I did have lots of parsley in here, but the birds or somebody digged it out, so I'm not sure if that's where the gap is. Between here, I did put 2 seeds of not lettuce, but oh my goodness, I can't think of it right now. Oh my word. I'll put the word somewhere around here, what's supposed to be in there. The peppers are doing great. This is all supposed to be peppers, so the peppers are doing great. This one has not tipped over yet, so that's good. And then more peppers. I just have to go back to see what kind of peppers are these. Are they regular peppers or hot peppers? So this is the good thing about making videos. You can go back and look at your videos to see what you planted in here. So backwards here is the acorn squash. We have plenty of them. There's like 5 right here in a row. I have 2 hidden around here somewhere that are almost done. Then I have little ones in between that are actually growing in between here, going that way. The whatever's on this bed is supposed to be hot peppers, so I got like 4 plants that are doing great on this side. You saw me take out the cucumber. I'm having a brain fart, jeez. But I have a lot of that thanks to COVID. But back to your usual channel. The 2 cucumbers at the end, now we'll start trellising, so we'll get another round of cucumbers, I'm hoping. Here is the beans. Now they're flowering, so I should be getting beans soon. And then this is all the tomatoes, so now they look pretty good. Some of them still look like they're struggling. Here's the potatoes, but I can't harvest them because Campbell don't feel good, and I can't pick that up by myself. So I'll see if he can come out tomorrow to harvest those. Oh, in the front, the 2 seeds that I put is supposed to be cabbage. Cabbage, people, cabbage. I put 2 cabbage seeds. That's what I did. The corn, not too good, but that's okay. I didn't think it would. And then everything else has been doing great. I mean, me and JJ been coming here harvesting tomatoes as we go. The peppers, as you saw in the beginning, are big, but I'm gonna let them be. I want them to get a little bit bigger. The sweet potatoes look like some of them are becoming available to harvest, but some are not. So I can't harvest one container with one plant ready to harvest and one plant not ready to harvest. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. All the berry trees are growing new leaves. Praise the Lord. What else do I have? Everything else seems too small. As you saw, we harvested the leeks. All the hot peppers are doing great. My sunflower, one tipped over, but the two big ones are doing great. They're getting eaten by birds. I doubt I'll get any sunflower actual seeds out of it, because I don't see any black seed, because they keep getting eaten by birds. These are more hot peppers. So I'm letting the hot peppers grow a little bit more to see what happens, because I've been harvesting them while they're small, and I'm not about to try them because I'm not a hot pepper kind of person. So I'm just gonna let them grow a little bit bigger. These, I grab them as they get red, and the other plants were too little, so the peppers are like really small. These are hot peppers too. It's like a different variety of hot peppers. And then of course I did put name tags, but I didn't put what kind of hot pepper it was. Of course I didn't. I'm so horrible at that. I just put hot peppers. Like, I didn't put what brand it was. I didn't put the name of it, like, on anything. Tomato just says tomato. Bean just says bean. So next year my goal is to be better at that. So now this place look empty because of the cucumbers, but that's it, guys. So as you see, my containers are still growing, but I want to say everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing around this time of year. So thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Here's a truck driving by. Did I not record anything? No, I'm mad. I don't know.